Hey, it's shovelheadffej, and I am out in the shovelhead shed. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I wonder, am I the only guy that gets up super early just so I can work on my motorcycles, man? Every morning I get up, I don't know, I get up between 3 and 4 or 5 o'clock. I don't like to sleep a lot. I only sleep about 4 hours, 5 hours a night. Just not a big fan of sleeping, but I make my coffee, journal a little bit, read my Bible and stuff like that. But I spend about the next 2 hours while the rest of the world is waking up in my garage. I always have my morning coffee and have a morning cigar, and I'm usually just tinkering on something. And man, is it me? It seems like everything always runs and runs together as far as if I have carburetor problems on one thing, it's like everything I own I have carburetor problems on. If I have one battery go down, it seems like all the batteries go down, and it seems like that's the way that it is. And I have worked on at least 8 carburetors. No, maybe even more, between my chainsaw, my motorcycles, my Polaris, my ATV. It's just like everything that I have that has a carburetor has had the carburetor rebuilt. This is probably my 10th battery that I've tried to recondition, or I had to recharge, or maybe even more. I cannot tell you how many batteries in the last week or two that I've had to try to recondition and stuff like that, bring back to life. It just seems like if I get one flat tire, I get 2 vehicles right now that have flat tires. It's like it always runs that way. And then every once in a while, everything will go good for a week or two, and so anyway, still working on. Can you see it back there? Still working on that one. It's a slow process, and it's only because I have so many different projects going on. But it's still in the works. Everything that I'm doing is still in the works. Waiting on a carburetor right now for my Polaris, my ATV. I couldn't rebuild the carburetor because they're basically throwaway carburetors, and for $29.99 free delivery, you can get a carburetor. So I have one. I got one a week ago. Put it on. It's like, man, I could not adjust that. It kept loading up. The float, the gas was seeping out, and I did everything I could. Couldn't figure out. And then finally, I realized that the float itself is made out of plastic, and one of the little floaties broke, and I didn't know that it was broken. So had to take it apart to find out. So had to get a replacement. They're sending me a replacement, so I have to. It should be in today, and I can get that fixed. But it just seems like everything that I own is just breaking down, and which I like that. And I guess the reason why I like that is, man, I kind of spent the majority of my life breaking things. And so now I kind of figure in my older years I'll spend the rest of my life fixing things. I like fixing things. It's a great feeling of accomplishment when you fix something, and yeah. So anyway. Yes, this is my pajamas. And I'm FARTACUS. I don't know what that means. It's so early in the morning, you don't even hear Roscoe. I have to wake him up. Roscoe. Nothing. Buck, 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 buck.
Let's take a ride. I've got the perfect place in mind. We've got an hour or so to hide. Montenegro, love of mine. Just one more bed. Let's find a brook or stream, my friend. Who cares if we're a little late again? Montenegro, Black Mountain. Fade up back, the fire's lit. I can't get enough of it. Oh, cuddle up, right by my side. For years we'll talk, come back tonight. Not a place that feels like home, no matter where we
I do kind of like you a little bit.
Just a little bit. Sure. Dinner or no?